through basically a blunt force impact 20 years ago. The tooth died, but was still intact in my mouth until I bit into a piece of dessert one day in my office, and I felt the tooth literally break. And I had a wedding coming up that I had to officiate. And so I called my dentist, I actually texted my dentist and said, I think I have a dental emergency. And he said, okay, tell me what's up. So we got on the phone and I told him that I felt my tooth break, and he goes, well, how do you know it was your tooth? I said, well, this tooth has been dead for quite some time. And he goes, okay, that's no problem, we'll make an appointment. And I said, well, there's one little hitch. I said, I've got a wedding I need to do this Saturday.
Scott came into the office to see me and was frustrated by the fact that he bit down and ended up breaking a front tooth. After more closely examining Scott and where he was, we found that the tooth was non-restorable.
At that point, he did a temporary retainer so that I could get through the wedding and begin the process of the implant. And so we made it work until we had some more time to put the implant in fully.
We fabricated an Essex retainer to allow Scott to be able to preach to his congregation and have a good quality of life while the bone was healing. We then came back in, placed an implant, and were able to have a restoration that looked just like Scott's natural tooth that's going to last him the rest of his life.
I told my wife when I got home that the entire experience was extremely impressive. They had been, I had not. And so for me walking in, it was like no other dentist office I had been in. Everything was new and fresh and clean. I made the comment to my wife, they did everything first class. They spared no expense. It looked really, really good. I was impressed.